went into limp mode. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Sunday the 30th I believe. Going out to round 3 of the SDMA Hillclimb series. Didn't get as much done between rounds as I would have liked. Yeah, like if you want to go back and have a look at that, then look at my previous video. But just in a nutshell, all I've really done is put a new clutch in the car. I've got my 3D printed intake pipes on, and also just changed the steering wheel, which obviously saves a bit of weight. But yeah, so lucky enough that Textralia, which has been a long time supporter of mine, they made a custom clutch for the 370. Before round 2 the clutch was slipping, so I sort of had to take it easy out there. I really wanted to have a different diff in for this event because I've got a 4.6 in the back. Sorry, I've got a 3.6 in the back, which is standard. But with the 18 265 35 wheels, they're 70mm. The height is 70mm difference, so compared to a 245 45 was on there, so that also shortens the diff. So what that meant was second gear is too short for going up the hill, so I'm going to use third. Third gear labours a bit up the hill, so I really wanted to put a 4.1 in there for this event, but I was struggling to find one, so I'll just put up with what I got today and put a 4.1 in for next round. Yeah, anyway, we'll see how we go and see what times we can put out. Just a reminder, the best time I've done out here is a 48.58, and yeah, hoping to go a little bit better than that. But yeah, anyway, enough rambling. Let's head out to the hill climb and see how we go. Thanks for watching, guys. What's up everyone? We're here at round 3 of the SDMA Hillclimb series, all set up there in the background. I'll go up before the event starts and just give you a look at the track really quickly. Yeah, not too many changes for this round, just had a few other things I was doing, but yeah, still hopeful of doing a bit better than last round. Always want to improve. I think the clutch will make a massive difference. You know, because round 2 the clutch was definitely slipping. Took a little bit more weight out of the car as well, and also cold air intake with the 3D printed intakes. So yeah, hopefully that makes a bit of difference. Plus it's also a lot cooler here today, so you know, intake temperatures will be down. So anyway, I'll turn this around and let you have a look. So this is the event there. You start down at the bottom, you come up onto the track, you use this chicane, come hooting across here, up the hill, across the top of the hill over there, and then yeah, finish down there. Yeah, all right, well, let's see how we go and give it a crack. I can hear the motocross going on over at the motocross track. Brings back memories. 20 odd years, 22 years ago I would have been out there hooting around, but you know, life changes. Anyway, thanks for watching along guys, and let's see how we go for the day. Yoo! Okay guys, we're here lined up for the first lap. So I've set tyres at 28, it's nice and cool outside, so 16 degrees. So yeah, hopefully the cooler temperatures help with intake charge. But yeah, let's go out and see what we can do and have a bit of fun. Yeah.
Harry Katzenevas in the Renault Megane.
Okay, so just did lap 1, 49.35. Probably overspun on the line, and yeah, really made a mess of the chicane. I think the rest of the lap was pretty good, but yeah, we'll just keep trying. I think the tyre pressure seemed okay. It was a little bit squirmy on the track, but I'd rather probably leave it there just so I know what to expect for the next lap and just try and clean up my driving. All right, lined up for lap 2. Didn't make any changes. The temperature seems to be the same. I was pretty happy with the grip, just not happy with my driving. So yeah, I'll give it another crack and see how we go. Just need to clean up the chicane. I double shifted coming into the chicane, so not double clutching like you should, granny shifting. But yeah, anyway, jokes aside, give it another crack. Yo. Identical time. What the? All right, that's lap 2 done. Matched my time identical to my best ever time, so 48.58. You'll see on the video I had a massive oversteer moment on the top of the hill because I went up there and went a bit too deep, and also dropped the wheel into the dirt just before the finish line as well with a bit of an oversteer. So there's got to be definitely 47 at least in there. Maybe it's a bit ambitious to think of 46, but yeah, I definitely want to try and get a 47 before the end of the day. But anyway, I'm going to go up and have a look at some cars. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, I think that was a 44. I think you just did a 44 at least. All right, I'm gonna head up and have a look at some cars. You guys come up when you're ready. This is one of my favorite cars here. Mr. Crowley's good old Starion. Takes me back to the late 80s, early 90s. He's definitely on the weight reduction. Is he? Is it bad that as much as I'm enjoying the 370, I actually really want to have an MX-5?
What's wrong with that?
I don't know, but I do. I want to have an MX-5 with a rotary in it.
Yeah, why not?
Man, that takes me back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're here in staging for the third lap, so the lap before lunch break.
I'm getting beaten.
Oh, little mate's getting bitten by ants. Oh, you got ants everywhere. Here we go. Hey, you hop, Mama, help.
I'm doing the seatbelt, quick.
Here we go. All good.
You know why?
Wow, they're everywhere. All right, good.
I was beaten there.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, about to go out for the third lap. Obviously, the plan haven't changed any pressures or anything. No clickers. The plan is to just try and clean up my over ambition in the top corner, and a little bit in the last corner as well. And yeah, hopefully, if I can do that, we'll see a 47. That's the goal today, is a 47. So fingers crossed. Yo. UPV went into limp mode. $48.19, but limp mode. Alright, so 48.19, a new PB, which obviously feels great. I really want to get a 47. It looks like it's going to rain before I get a chance. So that was probably the lap to do it. Definitely not a clean lap, definitely areas I can improve. And then the car went into limp mode probably 50 meters before the finish line. Anyway, still PB 48.19. Still stoked, yeah. All right, let's go.
You.
All right, guys, lined up here for lap 4. Just finished the lunch break. On lap 3, when it cut out before the finish line, I thought it had gone into limp mode from the O2 sensors again or something. But I checked the codes and there was nothing in the codes. The only thing I could think was maybe fuel, like fuel surge. I was definitely low in the tank, like trying to save a bit of weight. So yeah, so just went and got some fuel and chucked that in there. And yeah, let's see how I go. We're sort of racing against the rain here at the moment. So yeah, like I'm yeah, hoping for a, obviously hoping for a 47 of some description. I don't want to sound greedy, but that's what I'm sort of hoping for. I know I've got it there because if I put everything I've done, like all the best bits, it's easily a 47. So that was a 48.19 rolling over the finish line. So anyway, wish us luck.
You.
Faster. 48.09. Come on. There's got to be a 47 there then. So close. Took like 2 or 3 bites to get into third gear down into the chicane. So definitely lost a bunch of time there again. It seems like I make little mistakes in all different spots. If you could put it all together, there's 100% a 47. I just did a 4809, so 900, sorry, off a 47. It looks like it's going to pour down rain, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to get a chance to better that time. It's still a PB, so you've got to be happy with that. But yeah, man, I just got to work out this gearbox. I don't know if it's just because it's the shorter shifter, it's like maybe been cut down or something. Anyway, not making excuses. Yeah, 47 is the goal. Still done a PB, so let's see if we can get it.
You.
All right, guys, lined up for the final lap of the day. We've just had a sort of a smattering of rain, just a little bit, so not sure if the track's going to be slower, but obviously I'll give it everything I've got and see how we go. Yeah, fingers crossed for this 47. Fingers crossed.
You. .48.51. Too long getting into third again. Okay, yeah, didn't make the 47s. 48.51. Yeah, definitely made too many mistakes again. Spun probably a bit too much off the line and hung limiter a little bit too long, and also going down in the chicane, I have trouble finding third in this gearbox. I don't know if it's just me or whether it's the gearbox, who knows, but seems that I'm driving around the streets I don't have any trouble, but when I'm trying to rush the gear change, yeah, it just locks out and just doesn't quite want to go in there. I'm not making excuses, need to do better, but either way, all in all, can't really complain. Still a PB weekend, so with minimal changes to the car, you know, I still think that's an improvement. Obviously, it just proves that the driver still needs to improve. I'll still work on making the car better, but definitely work on, yeah, cleaning up this gear changing and stuff like that. So, all right, well, that's another event done here at SDMA at the Hillclimb series, round 3. Managed the PB, did a 48.09 on my 4th lap. Made little mistakes on every single lap. You could argue if I put, you know, the best sectors of each lap together, definitely low 47, maybe a 46, I don't know. But yeah, still stoked. Obviously PB, so from a 48.58 last round to a 48.09 this round, with minimal changes. Like I put a new clutch in, which obviously is awesome. Changed steering wheel to save a bit of weight, and put my intake pods on the 3D printed pods. So yeah, just proves that the improvement still needs to be the driver, but having a ball learning this, yeah, learning how to get a car around the track, you know, under grip. Definitely, it's definitely a learning curve, but loving the challenge. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along, and yeah, I guess that's a wrap. Remember, treat people how you'd like to be treated and be good. Peace out, everyone. You.
Whoa, whoa.
Again?
Because you want, I said.
Yeah.
Because I said
Yep.
you to the car.
Okay. Oh. Odie.